Number 4, Curse of Chucky. Curse of Chucky is something of a strange film. It serves as a bit of a soft reboot of the series with some new characters and taking the series back to its horror roots after those comedic entries, and it mostly works in that regard. However, it does take some time to get going. In fact, for most of the runtime it feels like Chucky doesn't have a lot to do and certainly doesn't have a lot to say. In a way that feels reminiscent of the original film, but it does give us time to get all the characters introduced into the film, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for many or any of them, except for our female lead of Nika Pierce, played by Fiona Dorff, who is such a great addition to the franchise and gives an excellent performance that this film absolutely needed. The spooky old house aesthetic actually does lend itself to a good atmosphere, and there are some decent kills here, even if a few of them are a little bit CGI shonky. And Chucky himself is also looking pretty damn good. I actually think his movement is more fluid in these last 2 entries than any of the other films. There's also a massive revelation towards the end of the film that means that Chucky and Nika's lives have been intertwined since the very beginning, and I'm not always a fan of retroactive continuity, but I think it surprisingly works well here. Some minor elements that do frustrate me. It does feel a little bit confined to that one setting at times, much in the way Cult of Chucky did, but to a lesser degree. And budget-wise, it's a straight-to-DVD film, and there are times where it shows, but certainly they did the best with what they had. This is one of the films in the series that's actually grown on me over time. Certainly it was the right moment to bring the series back to its horror roots, and while not everything in the film does work, enough does work for it to be a good time.